Hello everyone, I am here today to do the daily reading. I have the Healing Feminine Energy music on for you today. I'm very glad to be here. Welcome to my channel if you are new. I do work with twin flames and it's a different type of reading because a twin flame is a different type of relationship. And I don't come at the reading with the thought or intention that you can sever your ties with this relationship in any way, because I do not believe that you can. You cannot cut cords. You certainly can choose to not interact with your twin if that is your choice, the physical form of your twin flame. However, your twin flame is you. You are the same soul. You are just the opposite polarities incarnate in physical bodies. So for the purposes of understanding it in our vernacular, it would be feminine and negative. Do I think those are the right terms? No. Do I have better terms at this time? No. So just know that, you know, they're your reverse polarity mirror. And I do believe most of what is talked about with twin flames is inaccurate. And I do believe it's an energetic relationship. First and foremost, you know, controlling the energy is the most important thing. Learning and guiding it, you know, I do believe it's the first step of our ascension out of a fear-based paradigm, which I believe is what the third dimension is. Every single thing that goes on in this dimension is fear-based, including what we call love of anyone other than your twin flame, which is probably why you don't feel like you belong here anymore. So when people try to interact with you, they're interacting with you from fear. They may call it love, but it's a fear-based paradigm overall. Because that is what the third dimension is made of. And the twins are trying to ascend the planet, ascend the dimension. And what do we want today? All right, well, I think we want these, so this is what we will have. So, I'm not sure why they're bringing this information through, but when we're dealing in a paradigm of fear, we have to act from our ego because we have to protect ourselves. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Yeah, bottom of the deck, past life. Okay, and bottom of the deck is release your ex. So here we go. Let's see how this fits. The shadow. The shadows are about your fears, about things you keep hidden from the world. In order to move into this vibration of pure manifestation, which is a high vibration, it's not specific frequency per se, but it does take the excavation of your shadow and the illusion of separation. So in this capacity, you know, your twin and your friends both help you to find your triggers, to find your shadows, to find the things you think that you cannot really show or accept about yourself. And the shadow work is very, very important. It is the main work that you and your twin do together, what we call triggers. What you feel, I will tell you right now, my understanding and feeling of it. Oh, we're doing 6 cards each. I guess we're doing a long reading today. Is that the more that you set boundaries, and I am not telling you not to set boundaries. I'm just saying the firmer your boundaries are around something, the harder that trigger is going to hit. Okay, so I just want you to be prepared that, you know, the path of ascension is to move into unconditional love, which is boundaryless. Does that mean that you need to be boundaryless now? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're on a path to this. But when you really set those boundaries and have those fears around something happening, like, let's get this in the frame here. That trigger will, you know, go off. And like, let's talk about triggers here, Gemini. Something has gone down. I think some sort of ending between you and your twin or you and your third party has triggered a massive fear that you are holding in your subconscious. And it makes sense because we are at the end of Pisces season. We're deep into the subconscious, and you know, your person is really feeling the weight of this connection. I do think this is a past life thing. I can tell just from these 2 animal cards that there's a lot of heaviness. You know, you two are drawn together in a super passionate, sexual way, sensual way, like magnets with deep desire that you cannot control. Either you ended it with them, they ended it with you. There's something not moving forward here under the burden of this. If there was a third-party situation, it appears that there may have been. You could have gotten caught. Something happened that made the tower fall. And it brought up, I mean, there's never a coincidence. What I talk about in the opening always relates to the card somehow. So I don't even question when they tell me what to talk about, just talk about it. Okay, here's the good news. This cycle is ending. It is ending now. You have a 10, you have a 9, you have the World, you have a 10, you have a 9, you have the Chariot in reverse. The other good news is that your person is going to contact you. Before that happens, be very, very clear to do your shadow work here. It's super important. What is the shadow work? What's coming up is that you fear too much what other people think. You don't think that you are happy on your own. You don't understand like what's lovable about you. You don't think you're enough, basically. Lots of energy moving through me. But however, this needs to be excavated, and you need to manifest your new reality, a reality full of self-love. And you may need to get some friends or professionals to help you. Actually, multiple people, probably 4 is what's in that card right there. And separation also has four people plus angels. So you need to be spiritually connected, and you need to have help from every side of you. What does that mean? Every side: north, south, east, west. People younger than you, people older than you, people from your past, and new people all need to come together to support this change right here in your identity. And this is like a reforming of past life. It was 11:11 when I said that. This is a reforming of your identity over millennia, okay? This is not, I go get myself a pedicure and I feel better about myself. This is deep, deep excavation work. I think it will go on from Pisces season until possibly Scorpio season. It is a 6-month process here. It's a very big deal. And the first step needs to be gratitude for what has happened, because it was very hard on your person for this to happen. And the second step is that you need to take this very, very seriously. And when they come at you with the sexual desire, right? When you pull away and they come back to you with this 8 of Wands, you need to figure out, am I ready to mix my energy with this person again, or do I need more time? Because remember, your twin is going to keep coming back, but will not stay until you are ready and have done all the work. Whew. Deep, deep readings. Holy moly. Okay. Another deep, deep reading here. Libra with the 8. Life is a mystery. Sacred mysteries. Soulmate. Ancient origins. Hidden meetings. The Magician. Look at these cards. Oh, Libra. Your person loves you. Wow. Libra, what are you going to do? You are feeling a pull to be independent. From the past, you have been so strong for everyone. You have been carrying the weight of everyone who decided to come in and out of your life whenever they felt like it. When you needed something, where were they? When you needed help, who was there? Was there anyone there? Because I want to tell you right now, if there was people there, you definitely are appreciating them now. So you have a 4, they have an 8. So do not get it wrong when I say you are moving and the burden is heavy, okay? You are moving away. 6 of Swords in reverse twice. Heavy mirrored energy here. Your person is manifesting a new beginning with you. Emotionally, they feel quite divided. Emotionally, they're making a decision. And this is a big deal for them, and I'm going to tell you why. is because they see in you, they see the strength in you, and they want that strength. They want to move with you. This may be the first time in their life that they have made a decision that feels incredibly permanent and also is emotional. It's head over heart. It's heart over head. They've always made decisions from their head, and they're making it from their heart. Do you see the mirrored? Look. Do you see here? They feel this connection. That's so interesting that you guys, it's actually they're mirrored. And on this Magician card, do you see the 3 roses? This is this connection to you. First of all, the bones are this past life feeling that they're feeling. They feel like they're allowing their intuition and their third eye to come through finally. They understand that this is a sacred mystery. But also, they're seeing this connection of the mind, body, and soul. Like, I think your person was forever living just in the physical, and they're finally ready to, the swan is a twin flame symbol. They're finally ready to speak their truth to you. And they are slow. They are slow. They're slower than you. But it's because they're learning to use this newfound psychic ability. You've shown them this spiritual path. For me, the 8 of Cups is a spiritual path. This is you choosing spiritual over the material. And this is all your fears that you're carrying with you still. Okay? Let yourself be free from these is what's going to happen. Your friends are going to help you claim your independence. You may go through a divorce or losing some of your friends and family over this relationship. So, right, when we have a twin relationship, we have to choose the unconventional a lot of the time. They will be coming with a new beginning. I get that it's pretty slow in coming just with the turtle. But I don't think it's as slow as the last pile. I don't think it might take until the end of Virgo season, but it might be sooner than that. Okay, these are very long today. I wonder if I can do this all in one video. Okay, hello. Didn't watch the intro, please watch it. Also, want to note that if you want to work with me on any of these twin flame checks or any of the other energy healing I offer, am I 1 card short on here? I am. I'm on Fiverr. Oh, no, I had it, but obviously they want me to have 2. Okay. Hello, Aquarius. Center of the reading, the devil. You may be dealing with the Capricorn. Your cards are messy. I think you're feeling messy right now. I think you're feeling all over the place. I think your person may be going in and out of your life. Maybe sending you like some very sexual messages, or telling you how good you look in your pictures or something like that. I think you had really planned, you wanted something more emotional. You were hoping for a bigger return on your investment. And I think you're about to tell this person, look, if you don't offer me something solid, I'm moving on. So let us talk about what your person is feeling about you, because right here they have the star in reverse. Whenever the star shows up for me, it's a positive omen. It's a positive sign. It's a very, that's just my feeling on that card. It's very grand. They may have finished with healing their, they may have finished some healing of their player energy, but still giving you those vibes. And they may now want to move into something more serious. They are seriously overthinking things and causing themselves a lot of pain, because what I get here is that they think you are doing just fine on your own. They are thinking you are very independent, and they still feel this huge draw to you, you know. I mean, you have the same card twice right on top of each other. Okay, so what you're giving out, they're picking up, okay? You are their wish fulfillment. They have done this changing for you. I don't know that you think it's enough, because of the way that they're portraying themselves is what I'm getting. They're really worried about what you think, and I think you're about to tell them exactly what you think. You may have been hearing some stuff from your friends that they're doing. Maybe they've made some money. Maybe they're dating some girls or guys or whatever. You guys may not have been talking recently, but they still want to talk to you. And I do think that they are getting ready to talk to you. And I think you are very much ready to talk to them. So what I would say to you is to definitely not give them a piece of your mind until you hear their full story. And that may take being very, very patient until you actually get to it, right? Especially if it's male gendered masculine, it may take quite a while for them to get out of this thing they're stuck in, because this is some painful energy. So, you know, if they start to tell you something and then you think they're done, just sit there and wait, and literally be quiet and wait and wait and wait until they actually are done talking. And I think you'll be very surprised with what comes up. That's from a book from Allison Armstrong. And if you're interested in understanding more about the male species, I'm sorry, I don't know how to word this correctly. The male gendered masculine energy, people who identify as male and have masculine energy, it is something that has been studied quite a bit. Does that mean it's true for everyone? No, but it generally takes them quite a long time to bring all of the information up from the depths of them. They don't have it readily on the surface a lot of the time. So I'm just saying, from your cards, that's not something I normally talk about, but from your cards, I can see that there's going to be, if you are patient and you wait, you're going to get information more than you think you are, versus just letting them have it be a Queen of Swords. Now, if you really feel like they, messed up and you need to tell them exactly what to do with themselves, then, that's your prerogative. That's never something I would recommend with a twin, because whatever they bring up for you is yours to clear. Anyway, that's it, Aquarius. If you'd like to work with me, I do offer lots of different energy work and private coaching now on Fiverr. And then I also offer More information about working with your feminine energy on Patreon, and I'm also on TikTok. So I will talk to you later. I hope this is helpful to you. So hello, water signs. How are you? Let's see what we have. Chemistry and reconciliation. Oof. Steamy, steamy. Water signs. What's going on? Look at all that steam. Nice. Lots of blue and red. So you may be thinking about talking to your person. Heart healing and inner child. And you got music. I think that's relevant for a lot of you. I'm not going to pull it. Bottom of the deck is ancient wisdom. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. I just love it. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Someone from your past is returning. You have these two crystals, dioptase and rose quartz, heart healing and inner child. So you have gone or are going deep. Oh, it's so pretty. For your person has caused you to go deep inside into your inner child. And this is one of my most profound, actually last night I was about to record the experiences I have had with healing my inner child and my heart, and it continues to go on. I'm not saying that it's totally healed and everything is, you know, I'm healed. I'm certainly not. It's a continuing process, but I did have a very profound experience about why I was wanting to reach out to my masculine so much. And I guess, you know, the traditional stuff that I think is wrong is I would be chasing, but there was a desire that they pulled up in me or triggered in me that really wanted that attention. Like I wanted attention, and finally I was able to see outside of myself, see why I was continuing to do that. It was really profound for me. And you know, every twin journey is unique and individual, so it's very difficult to talk in generalities. And some of you may need to, I do think most of us on the twin journey need to heal our inner child. And it kind of seems like, I don't know, to me, I kind of look down on that work. But it's really profound when you when you get to understanding that it's a driver for so many of the things that we do, and the big 3 R's that we experience: rejection, remorse, and resentment. All those come from not feeling accepted or loved or given enough attention. And on that innocent part of ourselves, and that is one of the biggest things I get irritated with, is when people are like, you just want attention. Well, of course you want attention. Everybody wants attention. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention. But there is a reason to look at why you're doing some of the attention-seeking things that you're doing, and what you're hoping to get out of them, and why it may be triggering your feelings of rejection and resentment, and how you can start healing that. And I do think that process is going to either, you know, this process of reconciliation is going to trigger some of that need, or the healing of it is going to trigger some of that to happen. Okay, so profound changes happening. All right, hi Cancer. I didn't really expect to do such a long reading today, but here we are. Again, these deep colors for me are very much past life memories and feelings coming up. Maybe dealing with an earth sign, air sign, fire sign, water sign. You have them all here, actually. You have a Gemini card, and yeah, a lot of people in this mixture. Many people here. For me, the Three of Cups is like a partying celebration card, friendship card. You or your person may have linked up with a friend, and it's quite confusing, actually. It irritates me when readers are like, there's so many scenarios, but there are quite a few scenarios here. Somehow, multiple people were involved in a new beginning. And I do think that perhaps your person thought that I don't know what to say on this. There's a situation here where I think they had to make a decision between what they felt was true love and someone who offered security. And I do think that they're going to come to you, and this could be a situation where I work with a lot of divine feminines who are masculine in gender. This could be a situation where that is applicable, because I do think perhaps this masculine is feminine in gender. Possibly there's one or both of you are bisexual, just because there's a lot of going back and forth here and I can't really get a clear indication on it. I feel very, very confused in my head with this energy, and it's not very common for me. I do think they're going to come tell you that they've decided not to marry or form a partnership with this King of Wands. Is the good news. I think whatever happened caused you to go into your Queen of Pentacles energy, and that may be one of the things that is causing this heart healing, inner child healing to happen and go on. I do think you in particular will hear from them soon, and it will come back together for you. You're going to need to work out how you feel about whatever happened with that other person and them, and get that squared away in you before they come back. That is my interpretation. If it applies to you, it's a pretty specific message. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, I think you're being very practical right now, being very grounded. Perhaps not moving forward with a Libra, but deciding to move forward with a Cancer, Taurus instead. You feel very emotional about this person from the past. you feel very passionate about this person. However, they seem to have withdrawn from you a little bit because they feel like there's too many obstacles here. They seem to be being sneaky, and they have ended things with you over the options that they have, but they do feel extremely sexually drawn to you, and this is causing you to have this heart awakening. I think you're reviewing your heart. I do think you want to talk to both of these people. If there are not two people, I clearly see two people here. If there are not two people, this may be like what they want versus what you want or something like that. But I do think you intend to talk about this. Messages of moving forward. Your person is in a very grounded but passionate energy and ready to do the work with you, but I don't know that you're going to love the way that they're acting, because I do think that they are entertaining other options currently and not being very sensitive or emotional to you. So you're going to have to decide if that's what you want right now, or if you need to wait until they come at you correctly, because I don't think they're going to give you what you want right now, which is a mixture of that passion and emotion and groundedness. Okay? So get clear on why you're accepting what you're accepting. Okay, Pisces, 3658. If you'd like to work with me further, you can find me on Fiverr and Patreon and TikTok. The links are below. Oh my God, holy moly. So we have Judgment mirrored here. And this is 5 of Cups. So currently you're not talking to your person. You are trying to be very independent and happy with yourself, because you do not want to cause this Queen of Pentacles, whom you love, this Tower moment. However, I think this Tower moment is coming for them regardless. It is a destined event. They are missing you quite heavily. You're healing. You're looking at things from a new perspective. You're trying to be very strong. They are going to come to you and want a new beginning. And I'm not sure you're ready for that, because you're getting to this very good place of healing. Yeah, you've done your healing work. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And actually, I think you're just not ready to say what you want. You have done some healing around worrying what other people think. I will say that much. And I feel like you're a bit more in command of your life because you've done some spiritual healing, and I think you have a little bit more to go before this reconciliation happens. But for whatever reason, right now, you're really focused on becoming illuminated to the truth. So something has sparked a spiritual spark in you. And there is this recognition of the fact that you've been living like a caterpillar life, I feel like, and you want to become an illuminated butterfly. That's what's coming through. Your person is helping you do this. And yeah, you two are going to have a lot of wisdom to share with the world when you finally come together. And I do think it will be sooner rather than later. Most of the timelines right now either point to like late summer or early fall, but that's not the case for everyone. So just know they haven't gone anywhere. They're still there. They still love you. All right. If you want to work with me further, then I am on Patreon, TikTok, and my gigs on Fiverr start at $5. They are, I do twin flame checks and all sorts of energy healing, chakra healing, and now I've added some personal coaching and like the beginning of working with energies. Well, water signs just had that, so there we go. True love reconciliation for earth signs. And empowered sexuality. Okay, so a lot of sexual energy here. A lot of you may be dealing with water signs because it's very close to the cards that they got in feeling. So whatever's happened, they got inner child healing. Oh my gosh, you know what? I forgot to put these cards back in the deck. There's no cards from those, so we'll just talk about them. This is dealing more with the sacral chakra, where we have our creativity and our sexuality. And I get the feeling here that there's been some confusion between love and sex, and figuring out how to empower ourselves and what we want in both of those areas for earth signs, right? If you at some point confuse sex for love or love for sex, then there's some sort of healing around those two areas. I do see this being quite a liberating understanding and illumination coming for you. And that when you two reconcile, it will be a passion in a different way than you've ever felt, because I think what's coming through is that you guys have mostly blocked your emotions while you're dealing with sex, and you're going to go through a process of reconnecting that. Now, it's not true for everyone, and it's not 100% true for anyone. So there's just some healing that needs to happen in those two areas, is what I'm getting for a lot of you. Some of you may have some trauma around that, or your twin may have trauma around that needs to be healed. I'm getting very sad when I'm feeling this energy. Very heavy. It's making me move very slow, and it's making me feel dizzy. I get the feeling that it's almost like so hidden that there's so much fear around excavating it that I just don't want to deal with it. It's making me feel very slow. Okay, 4520. Taurus. One of the water signs had this card. Okay, so there may be some codependent issues here that are blocking you. Again, there's some divine intervention. I do think you and your person may be speaking right now. I think through you, they're going to start to deal with this burden that they have, because they haven't wanted to work on it, but the divine has been leading them in that direction. And, you know, you're part of that divine plan. Again, we have the 3 flowers here, which we had in Libra's reading, I believe. And then, you know, the passion that they have for you and the spiritual connection that they know is true. If you've taken away that energy, that's going to really draw them back towards you. It's going to really want and activate them to work on this, especially if you are telling them the truth about how you feel, but not willing to accept their plans, accept things on their terms. Like if you are like, no, if you're just like, no, this is not how we're going to move forward. This is not what I see for my plans for my life. You need to fix this, and I need to fix myself. Fix is not the right word, but like heal. They are going to be activated to heal. I can see that, but that requires you to have your ducks in a row, per se, like your head on straight, your future, you know, what you want to have happen. All right, I hope that helps you. If you'd like to work with me anymore, I'm on Fiverr. My gigs start at $5, and I'm on Patreon and TikTok. All right, Virgo. All of a sudden now I've reversed the cards, so I guess that's the way it's meant to be. All right, we're doing some healing. We are becoming wise. We are changing. We are learning and gathering wisdom. We are freeing ourselves to move forward in our truth. And we are looking at what happened in the past to make us emotionally the way that we are. And that's for you. Your person also excavating things that happened in the past. They are extremely trapped in the past. There is all of their focus is on what has happened. For some of you, they will have had a divorce, possibly over this relationship. They will have gone through losing a family, money. They may have had to fight some very intense battles. For very few of you, maybe one, it does happen sometimes. We are married to our twin flame, but we do not wake up until we get divorced. It is rare, but it does happen. This could be you. This could be the situation. I could read this that way. You could have wanted more options in your life than they were willing to give you. And they could have caused you a lot of pain. And then you could have woken up after you divorced and now coming back together and doing the healing work that you need to do to be in union. For others of you, you could have been married or they could have been married, and this could have caused a divorce. And there was a lot of pain from that whole situation. I am getting the feeling here that there is quite a bit to heal. There is a lot that has been dug up. There's a lot of triggers here, and there's a lot of past here. And what they're telling me is don't rush this. This is like the heart of the matter, and this is the wisdom you will bring to the world. Whatever this is, healing this will transform you out of pain and into a new human being, a very empowered, enlightened person that is capable of having a relationship with their twin in the physical. Do not shy away from this work, okay? Very, very important. It may really trigger you to want to run away. I understand that. So whatever you need to do to actually get this healing done is what you need to do. But you need to prioritize that for sure. If you'd like to work with me further, I'm on Fiverr. My twin flame gigs start at $5. And then I have a lot of other energy healing and coaching. Okay. And 52.29. Hello, Capricorn. I keep getting this Life is a Mystery card. I'm sorry if you can hear all the yelling from my kids. Okay. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. Capricorn. It does look like you've been working very hard, kind of putting your nose to the grindstone, trying to be fair in your life, trying to trust what's happening. I think your partner's in and out behavior, sneaky behavior in the past has caused a lot of issues here. And you may have drawn a boundary around that because they may have been married or may have alluded to you that they wanted to get married or that this was true love, and then gone and snuck around on you or snuck around on their spouse. Something like that's happening here. There's some indiscretion. They're not quite where they need to be right now. You have this mirrored pentacles here and this mirrored wands here. So something in the past has happened where you or them questioned, what is going on with us? What is this relationship? What is it? Like, I don't think you've even answered this yet or really talked about it yet. Because I think both of you were putting up this front of being just fine on your own, living the life you were living. But something has triggered your person to want more loyalty out of you, and that to be an issue in this relationship. If your person had come to you and you were the one that was married and told you this was true love, and you've been trying to be fair and diligent and do the right thing, it does look like there's some kind of movement towards your person, but they are still dealing with a lot of the past, and you two may both have a lot of triggers around your past sexual relationships that needs to be worked out. So if you didn't watch the beginning, please watch that, okay? All right. And I'm on Fiverr and Patreon and TikTok if you would like to work with me more. All right, last but not least is fire signs. I'm going to draw 2 of each of these decks and see what's going on for fire signs. Courage and shine. And honeymoon and let go of control issues. Okay, fire signs. So courage to me is about raising your vibration into high enough so you're creating rather than being in a negative cycle. And having the courage to shine and create, you know, the life that you want. Let go of control issues and honeymoon. You know, honeymoon's a strange card because we associate it with marriage. There may be a period of time coming up for you that you're in, you get to have a little bit of time to yourself or a vacation. I know that's not entirely possible for everyone still, but like just maybe a retreat, or maybe you're just gonna like have a staycation or do something different where you just work on yourself, you let go of trying to control the situation, and you trust and have courage to move forward in your life. Because I really get that there's like a coming out of the shell for you here. You know, that that Eye of the Tiger song from the 80s is kind of coming up for me, but it's like, you know, instead of fighting to control everything, I feel like you're gonna really put yourself first and you know, have the courage to just be authentic and enjoy life. I think it's a really positive, some really positive cards. Aries. You have the Scorpio and Strength cards and the Fool. So 3 major arcana out of 6 for your person. They may be going through something pretty big. Interesting, because some of the earth signs got these cards. The only card your person has in the upright is the Fool. I think in the past they were really trying to, what's coming through here is manipulate, but I think they were doing it through being quiet. You do have the Scorpio card here. You both have the 4 of Cups in a mirrored positions. They may, you know, I think they've undergone a big period of change where they took control of their life to a certain degree and gathered up what they needed to gather up and basically renewed themselves. They have changed in a profound level. They, I think, were in some sort of lack mentality emotionally or materially or both. And I don't feel like they felt good enough to come to you. I think at one point they tried to make a move or tried to get something started with you, but then retreated. That may be what the honeymoon card is talking about. They went inside and they tried to become somebody new. And you, I don't think, have seen what they have to offer you now yet. I think you are quite stuck on the past still. And probably were irritated with giving so much to them, and now this is kind of what I feel like they have waiting for them when they come back to you. So be really, what they're telling me is, sorry, there's lots of energy. Try to get yourself into the here and now and understand that this relationship is a spiritual relationship, that you don't need to keep dragging on the past back into now unless that's what you want now. And in the twin relationship, time is not the same as a regular relationship. So you don't need to keep doing the things like you used to do them. You don't need to reprimand this person. You can talk to them in a loving way, but do that after you get into balance in yourself. Okay? All right, if you want to work with me more, I'm on Fiverr and I am on TikTok and Patreon. My twin flame gigs start at $5 and I'm now offering private coaching. And also I can do channeled messages from your DM with tarot and things like that too. Watch and wait, freedom is yours. Both of these cards have come up quite a bit today. You are interesting. Interesting, Leo. Your person's been through a lot. They want to offer you something, but they're worried that you won't, they're worried that you won't accept them because you've decided to just be happy on your own, or you're afraid of what people will think. I think you've decided against them. I think because you're not talking. You're just in this waiting mode. I think you decided not to decide while you worked on your own self-worth. You may be in the process of working on your self-worth right now and upgrading it. That may be what this shine is. If this person had some kind of obligation in the past, I think they've let it go or are contemplating letting it go, because they feel extremely sad without you. Like, I wouldn't, there's not that much water here, but I'm feeling water. Could be a water air sign. You have all the elements actually, but I'm just feeling the water off this card. Like, they have cried over you a lot. They may never have said anything, but they may have. There's a lot of swords here. I do think they're hiding, for whatever reason. I don't get a big feeling that you two have been together yet. For some of you, you may have, but I do think that they really, if you were, they want the physical connection again. And if you haven't, they're really thinking about it. Part of them seems to have given up hope, but it's just because you're being so quiet and reserved. Anyway, complete your work. I do think in Gemini season, at least, if not before, you will be talking to them. That's pretty fast. And by talking, I mean like more seriously than you are now if you are currently. Oh, right. If you'd like to work with me, I'm on Fiverr, where my gigs start at $5 for working with twin checks. And then also I do private coaching, energy work of all kinds. I'm on Patreon where I talk about energies, and I'm on TikTok. Okay. Last but not least, Sagittarius. And I do not think that you are talking to your person, but I do think you will be talking to your person. I think you're really focused on, if you had a loss of money or some sort of income change from the pandemic, then I think you're really focused on getting back to where you were. It's a weird message to come through, but that is what's coming through. I just think you're putting like your happiness and your money first, because whatever, there's a big burden on you right now. And yeah, you are feeling the, I think that this relationship did cause you some problems in the past, but you really feel the soulmate connection of it. And to have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups in the reverse is a few of you may have given up your family to walk away and lead this more spiritual life, but I do think your person is mirroring you to a degree here, because they have the 8 of Pentacles and the Hermit. So doing their spiritual work, something happened in the past where they were illuminated and changed their ways. They were used to be perhaps not the most, to not have the highest integrity, and something changed them. Something happened. You may have carried the burden of that something. There may have been a lot of obstacles, and they couldn't not be there for you the way they wanted to, but I do think that they will be coming back around. Not that long. I am getting like Taurus season, a lot of earth here, to make you a very stable offer. It's going to be up to you if you like this offer, if you accept it. And the work that they're asking you to do is to heal this. There's something in the root chakra that's causing you not to feel love or be loved or express love or something like that. It's something in your foundation. Maybe not for all of you, but that is coming through quite heavily. Okay, so if you'd like help with that, I can help you. And if you'd like help with something else, contact me on Fiverr. And I hope that reading helped you. I'm here to support twins on this journey. And I send you a lot of love. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It means the world to me. 111. Bye for now.